your bets, you can't bet like $1.12 or something, because it looks kind of retarded. But here you can bet like $1.10 or something, and just looks less retarded. That's a bit bigger C bet 3, but I shouldn't have actually 3 bet that big. Should have made it 450, which is a mistake. I think just the regs are better. Well, yeah, so there's just more spots where I'm like a bit unsure, and I'm not familiar with the spots yet. So it's going to be good. I mean, hopefully I can get it going, and have a good, successful end of December and January. He kind of snap called there, and this is going to be a value bet on the bottom right, kind of big because of the draw flop. I'm going to bet again because you can have like ace high, and we turned a flush draw. Beluga's obviously the nuts. Well, not the nuts, but a strong hand stronger than king high flush draw. It's good that guy's left from here, because hopefully there's a fish. I mean, he shouldn't have really left because this guy's a fish. And I know he's not a fish because I've seen him around, and I think he's quite a good player. I think, anyway. See, most of the short stacks have like could utilize the quick fold button, so they just do that, and then so it doesn't really matter when you steal the sides. It is that they're fucking auto folding anyway. So I've been mainly sticking to just marking up the regs, finding my feet, seeing what's what, and then just been sticking to value, table selecting well, and not playing back as much as I usually do. This is good. I found that he's a reg. Because I think when you're changing sides or shot taking or whatever, you tend to like think, oh shit, he should bet me light, he should bet me light. But if you think about it, think about how you treat someone new to your stake. You don't really you tighten up, see how they play to start with, and then maybe if they're getting a bit out of line, isolate them or not, or 3-bet them. Then if they're 3-betting a turn, then you 4-bet them to see how they react and all that sort of stuff. But some people just think snap auto shit. He 3-bet me, and this level was 4-bet light, so I was annoying that is because I wanted a flat overcall here versus this isolation. This is going to be a definite value squeeze and a definite value 4-bet. I made it 6 there because he's bad. 4-4s, I'm unknown, so I'm going to make it 12. It's quite a big 3-bet, 4-bet, but 11 or 12 I'd usually make it. And here this is just a super dry flop that I can get away with a half potter. So with the flats here, like I'm not really familiar with people flatting my 4-bets. I think betting like 13 seems kind of bluffy. Not bluffy, but what I'd with ace king expect him to jam here a lot. See if he really, yeah, that sort of thing. Like, I think that is people just. He probably sitting on about fucking 20 tables or some shit. I don't know. Maybe he's just terrible. I was going to say that's just a problem with some of the regs. They just over adjust, like overthink that. Fuck, I'm 4 betting he's bet light and all this shit, so I'll flat and hit top pair and then just get into some fucking shit spots. I think the main point from that hand was the half pot C bet looked like ace king, or it looked like I didn't want sort of like giving up, giving him the rope to sort of jam any kind of ace king, ace queen, queens. Here, this is a flat to get Bart big fish in the pot for him to overcall. Didn't really want it 4-way, but wasn't really expecting jackless, which puts us in a tough spot when he 3-bets here. C-bets, sorry. You can float one here. I know there's 2 people left back, but ace king squeezes, so king queen is the only real hand that we are a little bit worried of. Not worried of, but that's in his range that beats us. Plus our flat looks kind of strong. I think he has a king, but it's whether we can get him off it. Again, I don't see any reason for trying to get him off a king here because we don't know who he is. Like, I think that's the perfect way I'd play a set or jack queen. So I think that's fine, but to just fold the turn when he bets like 12. If we knew a bit more about him, we might be able to play, and he's blocked, so I think that's fine. This is a value 3-bet. His calling range is going to be way wider. Value isolation raise. I kind of want a better size here. That I bet 8.26 into. Yeah, if I bet 8, I think I can get away with a turn shove. I'll bet over jam any turns. An ace turn will suck, so I probably wouldn't do it on that. Hopefully we get a nice fish to sit to our right here. Hopefully Bida fancies another stacking us. Stealing quite a lot, and he has 3-bet. I think it's twice now. This is really weird. And I would consider flatting here, but I'm just gonna 4-bet. Like, considering I'm unknown, he's more likely to think about jacks or something here. I just 4-bet and get it in, rather than if he knew I was a regular player, I'd flat and then play a pot in position with him. Just gonna check back here. I don't really see any other reason for any other line. This king Cassie, whatever, king whatever. I could 3-bet that guy, but I wasn't really sure. And I'm gonna bet with potentially firing any river against Jack. because I think he bets a king potentially on the flop on the turn, and with the blockers to king queen, I've got king jacks on the board. He squeezes ace king. There's not really many strong kings that you can call down with, and I snap put Vanook on a pocket pair, and I'm just going to fold threes. Probably going to submit this video to the guy on 2+2 as well, just to maybe to get some spots. Shit. But I'm not sure. I did post a bunch of hand histories on CC, but nobody seemed to on the video, and nobody has reviewed them, so I don't really know how sort of how much reviewing I'm going to get from posting videos on CC, but we'll see. I know it's Christmas time and stuff. 40 minutes, I think 45 should do it. I think I play a lot better on video as well, so it helps me to explain spots. We've been stealing like 50. Oh, maybe I'll steal this. He seems kind of tight from data mined hands, so I'm going to steal. He might be running good. So I don't see any reason to over adjust the stats and stick to the big sample that I've got, and that he was just running good. I think I'm going to take a break now. I haven't really got any amazing seats apart from this one. So it's on click, set out next big blind. I know he's a reg, but I don't know what kind of stats he has. Keep the raise into 3x with this fish in big blind. Only change it if there's a short stack or two regs in big blinds and small blind. Right here there's reg, short stacker, not reg, but he's got auto load on, reload on, and he has squeezed, so assume he's not retard. We hit a good flop, so just c-bet, pretty standard. That's a good card for our barrel range, so just continue betting for value. And that kind of sucks, so I don't see any point. That's fine. The games definitely do seem a lot looser than when I was playing before. Like, people would never be flatting ace jack suited in position to 3 bets, or they would never be 4 betting light. So it's just going to take me a little while to get used to the games back at PokerStars, and just, you know, finish the year strong and try and set some big goals for next year. Which I've set an achievable goal, I think, of 30k, where I'm going to be graduated and not needing to withdraw money from poker anymore. So I think I can definitely achieve that. And hopefully I get to 100 and 200. Here, I'm just going to pound this with value. I know I've got top set, but I think just betting big for value. He's going to be calling all kinds of shite, like suited connectors, queen X, like, I'd rather go for fat value against the stronger suited connector pipe is ranged, then sort of half pot, and then a club falls. So we lose out value there. This is, I think there's one, that's it. Cool, right. Feedback as usual, boys and girls, and Tyler. Cheers, guys.